Good enough. Any real confectioner should be able to tell you that. Alright, what about lollipops? And cream? It's not too helpful to humid, and lollipops should be fine just about anywhere. Cream needs to be kept at around 50 degrees. You need to watch out for humidity, huh? You know it. Take the bad kind of boy, ran himself up and talked about lollipops, didn't he? I suppose he must be very fond of them. I don't believe there's any more to be found. There's some very tasteful tableware. Yeah, along with some kitchen utensils. This tea set is of the same design as the one Miss Brown served us with earlier. You think Samson could have been drinking tea out of that? Calling cup registered for Prince. These were the only ones they found. And was that the case for the utensils too? Everything else has been washed, so there weren't any prints to find. Wearing gloves when he was working on his confectionaries. That could explain why prints were only found on the teapot and cup. I suppose that must be for Harry's pottery mark. His initials after all. Miss Brown said she's a big fan of his work. His initials, huh? The fat made it would say, yeah. Perhaps you should practice by initialing your personal belongings first. Yes, what a gorgeous design. Really? Just seems a bit out of there to me. Like, how do you even get your tea in there? Art isn't about function, Eddie. It's about form. Guess I'll have to take your word for it, Mystery. This art stuff's way beyond me. I don't believe there's any more to be found here. Then why did I... These controls can be used to adjust the room's temperature and lighting. Red, yellow, green, dark blue, light blue, white. That's a huge range. Temperature set to 59 degrees. Light color set to white. The pieces are made of chocolate, that's why. White light makes them look better. It's a time I must see the room itself as a part of the carefully crafted concoctions. Real crime scene. This is so exciting. This isn't a game, Eddie. You need to take it seriously. Don't worry, Mystery. I'm taking notes on everything. Aw, what kind of notes? Notes about how all this delicious stuff is made. Can't wait to try it for myself. Not playing around, Edward. Take this seriously. Yes, Mr. Edward. There's my son.
Eureka!
Nope. Some contradictions in your true brain cells, bro. Yeah. Nope, thought there would be... Damn it, I've been too awake. You said the only thing that has been removed from the scene is the body? Yeah, and the piece of cloth he was wrapped in. And something here doesn't quite add up. It doesn't? Take a look at the scene in front of us, Detective. A very conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing. You're right. Don't remember anyone mentioning they'd removed the blood along with the body. Let me check with forensics. Well, that is a mystery. Why did you figure it out? Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing. In the picture, the salt with chocolate bottom continues underneath the deceased's head. And yet, that part of the chest is now gone. The pile of blood? Exactly. So did the police remove it, or perhaps the killer? Wasn't forensics. I've seen nobody took anything like that away. Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene. Could it be? How's the look over, officer? Nothing of interest in that cupboard, or... Yes, sir. So, there is? Oh, no, there isn't. Just blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir. You heard the man, Mr. Attorney? Nothing there, am I right? No. So you do have some for that? Oh, no. I guess your answer of anybody. Thought you'd ask a straight question. What are you investigating, officer? Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here. What have you learned? Oh, it's warm, sir. The stream in each room flows in the main fountain, and then the water circulated back to the rooms. Unusual, to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one. Rich folks, they're all crazy. Nope. Suppose this was a bit forced. Gloves! Tango wore them when he was working on his masterpiece over there. Conveniently cut out hiding fingerprints too. I suppose it's possible to employ him in such a manner. But is it really not suspicious to find a pair of gloves and keep them? A detective! Everything's suspicious. That's the job. Nope. Suppose that's what it's called. The Red Rover and the Crimson Tide. Possibly this title is the inspiration for everything on display here in the scene. The ship and the treasure chest, of course, but also the other nautical objects on display. Certainly a suitable and grand theme with which to showcase Mr. Tango's talents. Looks like a firearm. Yeah, I'm afraid stop flooding it. It's not made of chocolate. Push the bells will start ringing. People come running from the security room. Oh, bunch hassle, so don't. I know you want to, but don't. What kind of kid? Do you think I'm some sort of kid? Honestly, the thought hadn't even crossed my mind. Typical attorney. Must be an attorney have to do with anything. Oh, there we go. All Mr. Tangero's creations are missing a little piece each, including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out. Do you think it could have been the killer? Certainly a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was as damaged in our mystery person's tampering space. And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest. It would have remained closed otherwise. Investigation complete. I think we're about to done here, fam. If I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Tangero did it. No two ways about it. All the rooms in this place, locked from the inside. Only way to unlock them from the outside is with this key. I see. You had access to that key. Who do you think? Tangero. It's the only one. There aren't any copies. There's a mansion key. Tangero could slip in anybody else's room anytime he liked. And he could even lock his own room from the outside if he wanted. Mr. Tangero's room wasn't locked, was it? Nope, which is exactly what makes him a suspect. Would you care to explain your thinking? The door had been locked when the body was found. Tangero would have been the obvious suspect. Which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. Why he smashed and lid the treasure chest, so the body was on full display. Everyone was supposed to gather in his room when the judging finished up, so it made it look like the murder happened, or he wasn't there. One thing he didn't plan on was Bound finding the body. Anyway, that's my thinking on this whole thing. Good enough for you, Mr. Attorney? Do you also believe it was Mr. Tangero who damaged the old pieces in this room? Yep. I know you have to believe your client. That's your job. I'm a detective, and I serve the law. No matter how squeaky clean someone might seem, suspect is still a suspect. I fully understand your reasoning, detective. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking of my own? Heh, do your worst. Just as a detective won't compromise his devotion to law, I won't compromise my beliefs either. I'm not about to just accept his version of events. In fact, I'm going to show him a piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims.
Objection!
Nope. There's clearly not a contradiction, what he said.
Hold it!
There's hardly solid grounds on which to base your suspicion of Mr. Tangero, detective. And there's hardly solid grounds to start shouting objections left and right on, Mr. Attorney. Maybe Queen Upton, and let me finish.
Hold it!
And why would he deliberately not lock his room? Why would he deliberately not lock his door? Because if he'd locked it, he might as well have held the precise he did it. since he had the only key. But maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe he just left it unlocked without meaning to. He just happened to leave it unlocked. Somebody just happened to find the body inside. Come on, kid, you'll never make detective thinking like that. But I don't want to be a detective, I want to be an attorney. I'd be grateful if you stopped trying to steal my apprentice. Look, there's a reason why Tango left his door unlocked. The crime scene photo?
Objection!
We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest, and that Miss Bound only came running into this room when she heard a sound. It seems reasonable to infer that the sound was that of the chocolate boat collapsing. Sure, seems likely, based on the evidence. And yet you assert that it was Mr. Tango who had smashed the lid on the chest. I believe this photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing. And if that had occurred only moments before Miss Bound had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tango, who was out judging the contest at that time. I never say that, down there. Could have done something to stand, so it collapsed when he was in the middle of judging.
Objection!
Have you any way of proving that assertion? Nope. The investigation ain't over yet. Still time. He doesn't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in this room besides those of Mr. Tango? Yep, on the door. But we found Tango's and Frost's fingerprints on there too. We all bought in here for our briefing, right before we started work on our patients. There was prints and photos from then. I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tango's works or prints. Why would? We know that somebody tampered with them. Therefore, it's possible they left some prints behind when he did so. Fine. If you don't find anything, the guy's still top of my list. Got it? You, check all this chocolate stuff for prints, now. Yes, sir, right away. Detective Bat! We finished dusting the chocolate and we found prints that don't belong to Mr. Tango, sir. Huh? Go on. Whose? Delicia Scone, sir. She's one of the contestants. Good work. You can go back to wherever you have investigated before. Yes, sir. Sir, it seems you have a suspect besides Mr. Tango. Even without your lawyerly input, I wasn't about ready to wrap up the investigation anyway. You speak to Miss Scott and see what she has to say for herself. Delicia Scott. Mr. Gusto mentioned her too. Said that she was ruthless, and she'd do anything. This Scott lady sounds like a pretty suspicious character, Mystery? Yes, I think we'd better transfer ourselves as well. Detective Bad, would you mind if we accompanied you? Babysitting you is not my job. Oh, come on! But I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. If you want to tag along, be my guest. Thank you, Detective. You're too kind. But Detective Bad, sir! Don't think that's such a good idea. The lead prosecutor's so busy now. He'll be fine. Me and him don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow. Who is this him? Who did they assign the case to? Manfred von Karma. What? They give him von Karma? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years. Manfred von Karma. Living legend over the prosecutor's office. Never faced one another in the courtroom, but I've heard plenty of stories. You say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. Can't let that distract me. For now I need only continue to do what I believe is right. Oh, a candy castle! And look, there are even some little elves to go with it. Room's laid out. Pretty much the same as Tangro's. Smells cold, no? Had something. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's a temperature control panel in here too. Yeah, it's still again. It's a giant perspective. Over there with our orange lions, right? Better take a close look at it when we can. Like a fairy tale story looking here. This whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Miss Felicia Scone. Where is Miss Scone? Me? Well, I'm just over here, dearie. Poor little lovely boy at 34. Unexpected, to say the least. Lovely boys? Really? Even Mr. E? Oh yes, you, the detective over there, you're a lovely person. Nobody's lovely boy, lady. Name's Bad. I know just how old she is. Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney. Yes, alright. What is the meaning of this? Chit-chatting with the defense? Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just stepped out of the castle. Von Karma? What, he's on Von Karma? The notorious prosecutor Von Karma himself. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Von Karma. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law. I couldn't care less what your name is. Your job is to loosen me and disappear, never to show your sniveling face again. What a thoroughly rude individual. This place nice, have fun, bro. You're scarier than they say. You might want to keep the reports yourself. So hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries at this one time. And why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy? This clearly isn't going to be easy. So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I'll allow it. I'm just gonna change of heart. You, the tall fellow. Name's Bad. That's hard to remember. I didn't ask for your opinion. The faults of a lowly detective do not concern me, but I do admire your spirit. Bad, see to it when these worms don't step out line. Why do I have to... I'm not offering you a choice, detective. You need to go and look over Gusto's room. Good day. Great, more babysitting. I'm just Detective Bad and Mr. Von Karma investigating together. They didn't seem to know each other well enough for there to be bad blood between them. Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it. Indeed. I'm quite sure I trust Mr. Von Karma's motives. But at least we can be honest. Hold up! I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing up before I get my chance. You'll have to wait till I'm done. No, but I thought you were the lead detective. That answers my question as why they're working separately, I suppose. Let's say we look over the room together, detective. It worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go. What kind of screwball attorney asks to have a detective beaming down his neck? Guess I'm stuck with you for a little while longer. Yes, you're amazing, mystery. You have our thanks, Detective Bad. Don't be too grateful. This is my scene. Second you get my way, you're out of here. Of course, we understand. So shall we begin? Oh, ladder. What's the matter? Something weird about ladder? It's not a ladder, Detective Bad. It's a step ladder. Same difference. Far from it, actually. You'd know if you observe their basic natures. Okay, close. Amazing mystery. I'll have to remember this for future reference. Is it Mr. Von Karma? Did something happen between you two? Hmm? But you just said yes. That was a hello yes, you say boy. Oh, Eddie. Eddie Lumpkin? What? It seems an English gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. There's more accomplishment. It's not exactly what I picture when I think of a gentlewoman mystery. Never mind that now. We should ask her a few questions while we can. I suppose you could say that. When did I become draggy? Where was this afternoon tea served? You're saying everybody except Miss Blossom's Tuesday was present. That's strange, because your fingerprints were found in Mr. Tangero's. Wait! So you'd admit you were there? What really happened? What exactly were you doing in Mr. Tangero's room? Well, I suppose you'd call it research? Research? What kind of research leaves fingerprints? What? You ate little pieces of them? So, the traces of tampering in Mr. Tangero's room, that was all you? Understand how to make this shit. You took a bite out of that too, I suppose? It was you! You brought the whole thing crashing down? Hold on, is that why you left the afternoon tea early? You're heading off for a second help in the sweets? Your action is certainly suspicious, but that's not all we can say. It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream. I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something. I need to know you're so into such fantastical things. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, didn't mean to get carried away there. Oh, no need to apologize. My enthusiasm. I was wish my son was as animated as you. Do you have a son, Miss Lee? I do. He's still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statute book than a fairy tale. What happens to worry that his interest will make it hard for him to make friends? Don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make a ton of friends, me included, I'm sure. I like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie. Big brother, huh? Wait a minute. He'll make a ton of friends. No, because he takes after Von Karma. At that point. Not by the time of investigations. I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face. Doors of the castle have been left wide open. Yeah, was that guy born in a barn? You could have at least closed them behind him. I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff inside, see? Let's see. Hold it, kid. Anybody's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me. Team's going all runny. It's not even a detective's shoes. Are all these items being stored inside the Candy Castle? Alright, tell me what you want me to look at first. There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls altogether. Well, it's certainly aren't made of candy. No! No idea what this stuff's for. What looks like somebody hid it in here. I think I've seen fabric of the same colour somewhere else before. 2 big rock crystals? Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage. Kinda expected something a little more exciting behind those doors. Oh, I know, maybe they're giant gemstones. Maybe they saw things based on a story about a castle with a priceless treasure hidden inside. I think I treat my priceless treasures with a little more care. There's something on the bottom. Looks like a little stand or something. I was right, they are gemstones. The stones must be something you can put on display. Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just a large set of paperweights. The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars. Oh yeah, hexagon to hexagon. Makes perfect sense. If that's the case, why... Damn it. Checking something. There's a blue cloth and the rock crystal inside the castle. Miss Gon, what were you using the items inside the castle for? Let me guess, Von Karma. Seems prosecution has no intention of sharing anything in the defense. Man, probably onto something with those giant rock crystals, but... Your opinions? Use rock crystals and cloths to do that. Wow, those things are lamps? She really opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets. The name is Bart! You, have you finished taking pictures of the swim yet? Yes, sir, we have, sir. And help Miss Gon here with something, will you? She's even giving nicknames to the forensics guys now? Guess it's her way of showing that she cares. So about... So about this is supposed to be? Relaxing exactly. Yes, ma'am. is. I wish my son was there to see it. Maybe I take a look at the lamps and yells one more time. The blood. The lamps appear to be broken. Bulbs are smashed! Both of them! Why is there blood on this lamp? Have something to do with why its bulb is broken? We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt. Found blood on one of the lamps, which has smashed a bulb inside. Could the lamp not have been a murder weapon? You, science guy! Did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet? Mango down 911. Homicyanide 247. Wait, they're all poisons? No, sir, they're common colorings and flavorings used in candies and desserts. The first is concentrated mango boiled down to its purest essence, hence mango down. You're asking for trouble with a name like that? I'm curious as to what homicyanide might be. Look at this now. The only thing strange is you. That's a bit steep. Anyway, isn't just me, isn't there something in the evidence on this? Come now, Eddie. You can't call people names like that. It's rude. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll try to be more careful. It reminds me of this teacher I once had who was always super angry with me. Sorry, school teacher. Now that he mentions it, Miss Longcard. I shudder to think what it would be like for Miles to study under him. Once again, age as well.
Eureka!
Just... I don't believe you want to talk. Yeah, now it's not all this. Stop free no matter how many times I see it.
Eureka!